There was a time when Ben Napier seemed to represent the perfect American dream. Week after week, millions of viewers watched him transform aging houses into beautiful homes, standing beside his wife Erin with a smile that made everything look effortless. On television, life appeared warm, simple, and almost untouched by the pressures that consume so many public figures. But behind the carefully restored front porches and heartwarming stories, another reality was quietly unfolding. A reality that left fans asking difficult questions. What really happened to Ben Napier? And why did concerns about his health and future suddenly become one of the most talked about topics among loyal viewers? The answers reveal a story far more human than many expected. Long before television cameras arrived in Laurel, Mississippi, Ben Napier was building a life rooted in community, craftsmanship, and family values. Those close to the story remember someone who never seemed interested in celebrity. In many ways, he was the opposite of what people imagine when they think of television fame. He preferred woodworking shops over red carpets and small-town projects over Hollywood attention. But here's what most people never realized. The very qualities that made audiences love Ben would eventually place enormous demands on his life. Then came the breakthrough. When Hometown premiered, viewers instantly connected with Ben and Erin's authenticity. Unlike many television personalities, they felt real. Their chemistry wasn't manufactured. Their passion for restoring homes felt genuine. As ratings climbed, the couple became two of the most recognizable faces on home renovation television. Suddenly, Ben wasn't just a craftsman from Mississippi. He had become a national figure, admired for his kindness, humor, and seemingly endless energy. At the time, nobody understood what was really happening behind the scenes. As the show's popularity exploded, so did the responsibilities. Television productions, business ventures, public appearances, family obligations, and community projects began piling up. According to interviews and public comments over the years, Ben often maintained an incredibly demanding schedule. Fans saw the finished product on screen, but many never considered the physical and emotional workload required to keep everything moving. And that's when concerns reportedly began to emerge. One of the most significant turning points came when Ben started publicly discussing health challenges and lifestyle changes. Those close to the story remember growing concern among fans as reports surfaced about his weight, physical demands, and overall well-being. Many viewers had become emotionally invested in the couple's journey and suddenly found themselves wondering whether the pace of success was taking a toll. And then came another pivotal moment. As public attention intensified, Ben reportedly began making significant changes focused on improving his health. What appeared on the surface to be a personal decision became a source of widespread discussion among fans. Social media filled with speculation, encouragement, and concern. According to interviews, the motivation wasn't about appearance or celebrity expectations. It was about longevity, family, and being present for the people who mattered most. Honestly, that's where the story becomes especially powerful. Because what many expected to be a dramatic celebrity downfall turned out to be something entirely different. Rather than collapsing under pressure, Ben appeared to confront the challenges directly. In many ways, his journey became less about television and more about personal growth. The public wasn't watching a star unravel. They were watching a husband, father, and businessman navigate the same fears that countless people face as they grow older. The quieter years that followed brought a different perspective. While Hometown continued thriving, conversations about Ben increasingly centered on resilience rather than success. Many believe the experience changed how he viewed fame itself. Interviews often reflected gratitude, reflection, and a deeper appreciation for balance. The focus shifted away from ratings and renovations and toward something far more meaningful: health, family, and purpose. Today, Ben Napier's story resonates because it reflects a challenge many people understand. Success often comes with hidden costs. The public sees achievement, while the private battles remain invisible. Yet Ben's journey reminds viewers that acknowledging vulnerability can sometimes become a person's greatest strength. His legacy isn't simply about restoring historic homes. It's about demonstrating that even those who appear strongest sometimes face moments of uncertainty. And perhaps that's why audiences continue connecting with him years later. Not because he seemed perfect, but because he showed what perseverance looks like when life becomes more complicated than anyone expected. And somewhere tonight, in a small town where old houses continue finding new life, Ben Napier's story serves as a quiet reminder that the strongest foundations are often the ones rebuilt after the storms have passed. If this story touched you, share your thoughts in the comments below, like the video, and subscribe for more untold stories about the people behind television's most beloved success stories.